All right. So let's see. Okay, there we go. All right. So yeah. Okay, it says, do not defile yourselves with Egyptians' gods, for I, the Lord, your God. So anytime this says like the Lord your God, I am the Lord your God, it just always makes me question. But I feel like, like I said, maybe this is an individual that purchased or traded or inherited these people or did this favor for these people or whatever this would be here. Okay. It still makes me wonder here. Okay. Anytime somebody says, I'm the Lord, your God, like I said, it just makes me wonder. I would rather just somebody say, I'm your God. You know what I'm saying? Um, but that's not what it says. So again, this is how I just read the text. I'm sorry. But I'm not. um, yeah. Cause I just make sure that I'm not listening to, you see what I'm saying? I like to go to source here, and that's just what it is. Okay. So it says, but they rebelled against me and would not listen. Okay. They didn't get rid of their idols, nor forsake the gods of of Egypt. Then I thought, I will pour out my fury upon them and fulfill my anger against them while they are still in Egypt. Okay, so again, this is making me think about like the underworld or something like this. Okay. Again, I feel like this is that energy where I feel like somebody is two steps ahead of me. Like I said, I feel like it's somebody that actually feels like they may be meaning well. Okay. But sometimes, I don't know, I get, mm, look what's on the ground. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. So it's just, let's see. Yeah, so again, these gods, like I said, these little g gods, okay, could be, people that are above them, um, tribal members or different type of groups like this. I feel like this could be talking about, okay? Um, yeah. Somebody might even think automatically that this is talking about like don't worship like Ptah or Sekhmet or I'm like okay, this could be like that kind of energy here. These idols could be people, okay, or some type of object, okay, possibly here, okay. But again, there's a difference between having a statue or something in memory of whatever you have, okay? And there's also a difference in actually using it. I remember that when it was talking about in the 𝑘īrba Nagast about uh, Sheba and Makeda, okay? I think Makeda was able to bring some of her craftiness or whatever, her witchcraft or whatever with her, but into the land, but she's the one that put the hex on Solomon, okay? So, he didn't mind the little things that she was doing or whatever, I guess, okay? So that's what makes me, like, that's what I'm saying about being careful about these women, okay? To masculine, feminine or masculine, whatever, okay? Because, it may be some stuff you think is just charming or something, but it may be, and look what landed right back here on the top of this deck, collaborative dreaming. So I feel like these are people that actually can probably go into your dreams, okay? I'm hearing weather people too, okay? Yeah, but let's go ahead and finish this, and then we're gonna go ahead and look up. I've jotted down some notes about what Egypt is or whatever, okay? This feel like the good old days here, but we ain't gonna be sticking around here too long, I don't think, okay? While they're still in Egypt. Now, this could be bondage, slavery. This could be a location, okay? Or this could be, a state of mind, okay? This could be like a certain kind of, like region or race or nation, okay? It said, but I didn't do it, for I acted to protect the honor of my name, okay? So this kind of reminds me of the video that I recorded earlier, okay? I don't know. This could be talking about like people that are being brought out of a certain place, like being black or whatever, or being, you know, they could be brought like the debt ceiling, or, you know, like I said, the Sheol or the Dalit portion of the caste system or class system. Okay. This could be somebody saying, I'll bring them out. This makes me think about what we were just reading the other day. Okay. About, you know, these other different masculines that I was saying, that I was talking about. Okay. It's almost like, you know, even bringing up names, okay, of people, brings them back into service here, okay? That's what I'm noticing about manifestation here, especially when it comes to me, I guess, okay? This is just what I noticed, okay? The word wants to be written, okay? So this 42, damn, am I 42? I think so, I don't know. Damn, how old am I? Okay, so we have, against the grain, okay, but it did come out in reverse here, all right, and then inner trust, okay. So yeah, this could be somebody in a state of mind. It could be a place, whatever, okay. It could be talking about the South, okay, because I feel like, you know, the North, you know, people don't want me to stay in the North, especially, okay, because they fear, you know, that whole energy of, you know, like that line of demarcation. Again, we always talk about 1812, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken, with the one of these wars, the Civil War or the Revolution. No, the Civil War, I believe, okay? Because, again, they rejected the cornerstone, okay? But the cornerstone is still at the top, okay, of that pyramid. So it says, but I didn't do it, for I acted to protect the honor of my name, lest the Egyptians laughed at Israel's God, okay? The Egyptians laugh at Israel's God, who couldn't keep them back from harm. So yeah, this is making me think about... yeah. Follow your own rhythm. Okay, yeah. Yeah, to protect the honor of my name, lest the Egyptians laugh at Israel's God, who could not keep them back from harm. So I brought my people out of Egypt right before the Egyptians' eyes, okay? This is almost like calling some people back, okay? And led them into the wilderness, okay? So this wilderness, we did a video on wilderness, I believe, if you want to check it out in etymology, okay? But I'm thinking more so it's talking about a state of mind here, okay? Could be also a place of like roaming, or maybe not knowing or whatever, okay? Concern even, okay? Maybe even like disconnecting from you know, like in this day and age, it would be like disconnecting possibly from things and kind of going within, okay? There I gave them my laws so they could live by keeping them. If anyone kept them, he shall live. And I gave them the Sabbath, a day of rest every seventh day, as a symbol between them and me. But this is making me think about okay, he named the seventh day and called it holy, okay? So it's making me think these people are working all these days, but on the seventh day, they don't have to work. So that, you know, what I'm reading about Egypt and what I'm seeing here, the seventh day also makes me think about the sun, okay? It also makes me think about something else here. It's making me think like, you know, even how we look at the 7 chakras, the 7 days, you know, maybe even the 7 horns or 7 gods, like the 7 stars, okay? It's like, since Israel usually is last at everything, it makes me think that he finally came on to the 7th day and named it holy. But the thing is, if he got these people not working on that day, and this is a Lord energy, that's always concerning to me when it comes to the indigenous or origine people, okay? Because if they're free on that day, that means if that's the holy day, say this guy has 7 deities or 7 entities that he put on each day, okay? So the moon could be Monday, you know, Saturdays could be Saturn day, you know, like this, okay? Ash Wednesday, like, I don't know, I just feel like this is the case, okay? But say Sunday is the day of the sun, supposedly. But if these people are free on the 7th day, if we're counting that as the 7th day, that's if we're counting that as the 7th day, then that means these people that are just coming into the land will be free to roam, okay? Or even go up into their minds or meditate. And again, this is also the day, you know what I'm saying, if other people are taking this as a day of peace or rest too, okay, then this gives people times to tap into other people's energy. It gives people time to, you know, possibly travel to these portals, or I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that everybody's working the other days, but, you know, let's say the sun is the last one to get, is the 7th day, that the one that he finally marked and called it holy. If these people are free, this gives them that time to mess with people. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like that's why I feel they wait for that God, that little g God's day to do their mischief. You know what I'm saying? Is what I feel like, okay? Low key, because you always got the good and the bad, the yin and the yang, or whatever. So again, this could be like the whole South, you know what I'm saying? Or these southern regions, or these people that would be working in these crafts and stuff like this, sending all their energy toward the sun. You know what I'm saying? In order to deplete the sun or whatever, okay? So it makes you wonder why people only really usually talk in tongues in church. You know, I know some people that do it, you know, on a daily basis, or, you know, in their home or something in the mornings and stuff like this. But, you know, most people wait until they get to church to get the Holy Ghost. And they also wait until they get to church to get the, you know, to speak in tongues, okay? It says to remind them that it is I, the Lord, who sacrifices them, that they are truly my people, okay? And I don't know why this is making me think about Israel. This is making me think about, again, these people that are set up high in society, okay? You know, that's what this makes me think about here. But Israel rebelled against me, okay? Now, this could be the town. This is making me think about the people, or, again, usually sometimes they'll say Israel or the Holy One, okay? So, you know, sometimes it's talking about one person, and sometimes it's talking about a group, okay? But since this is talking about they brought some people out, it's making me think about Israel as the group, okay? So again, this is what I feel like. Even this is the 13, okay, 20, Ezekiel 20 and 13. This is what I feel like here is happening when it comes to certain, you know, elected individuals or higher ups, okay? I feel like, you know, you might call them out or let them out, but like, it's like these people continue to do evil towards, you know, whoever, like towards the Lord or Lord God energy. And I feel like that's the energy, like yesterday even, okay, let's say yesterday, I was feeling this presence, right, where it was just very uncomfortable. It's almost like these people that were at least around or hovering around or considered to be, you know, stars, ancestors, or whatever. It just seemed like they were getting rambunctious. They were like trying to come at me. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that energy, like, to be real honest with you. That's what I felt like, okay? It wasn't like, you know, a we thing. It was like they taking over, okay? Like they the ones got the money, they the ones got the status, they the ones got this, and they the ones taking over. So it's almost like, and then I was watching this news clip where somebody was saying that's how the Democrats operate. They're trying to get rid of Biden. So again, it made me, and that's what I'm saying about this matching energy. So when they're saying that, it's making me think about, you know, these people kind of coming at me like they gonna get rid of me, you know what I'm saying, or they about to be done with me and replace me, or have somebody else in my energy or in my space or whatever, or in my spot, okay, or in the spotlight or whatever, okay, like they found somebody else to replace me, which is kind of ridiculous. But I feel like it's just Aquarius. But, you know, again, See, they see surface energy. They see maybe the heart. They may see something, but I see shit that they don't see, okay? So it says diving for the light, 11. And it's just so happened that this is verse 11, okay? Every journey starts with a single step, okay? All right. So again, we have she feels and she knows, 22. Okay, so that's 11, 11. Okay, 22. All right. Yeah. But Israel rebelled against me. There in the wilderness, they refused my laws. They would not obey my rule. Because this is like a group of people that looking at me like I got to obey their rules. And I'm thinking like, no, wait. Goodness. Listening for the truth, okay? Hold on. Oh, oh, geez, Louise. Okay. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, hold on one second. I don't want that. Okay. Somebody just don't want to do what I'm doing, do they? Okay. Somebody don't want me doing what I'm doing, do they? Okay. So again, shock of the new. Okay. Whew. Yeah. And they will not obey the rules, even though obeying them means life. Okay. And so I feel like this is people that refuse. I mean, and I feel like this is just the energy of these people. Okay. Maybe that's why the ancestors didn't let me sleep last night and hardly let me get any rest in today. And it says, and they misused my Sabbath, okay? Then I thought, I will pour out my fury upon them and utterly consume them in the desert, okay? And it says, but again, I refrained in order to protect the honor of my name, okay? And it says, lest the nations who saw me bring them out of Egypt would say that I was, okay? Wait, to bring them out of Egypt would say that it was because I couldn't, care for them that I destroyed them, okay? But I swore to them in the wilderness that I would not bring them into the land I had given them, a land filled with milk and honey, the choicest spot on earth, okay? But they laughed at my laws, ignored my wishes. Okay, so this feels like something that happened like last year, okay? Or even the year before that, okay? Because I had my journal. I'm telling y'all, I had my journal where I was writing down stuff, again, when I felt like I was really walking with God. It was, ain't nothing nobody on this earth can tell me. Something was happening there, okay? And so I know who these people are. You know who these people are, but I don't talk about these people like that on here, okay? But I feel like this bringing somebody to a spot, that's not my, maybe that is that video, that mysterious video that I woke up and recorded one day, but it got deleted. I think we were talking about Europa, I believe. And also something about like maybe Antarctica and we found some map of some mysterious place. If you know what, the part of the video might have got up because I think it was a 2-part and only one part was able to be uploaded, okay? Because they laughed at my laws and ignored my wishes, okay? And violated my Sabbaths. Their hearts were with their idols, okay? So yeah, this makes me think, again, these are, these people that are rather choosing these particular people that may be giving them something that's desirous, okay? So like even with these patents, or even when it comes to these laws and stuff like that, or people knowing how to do whatever they do in the books, okay? These particular people where it felt like, they were getting something from them, okay? I feel like that's just what it is, okay? It's kind of like a reward system, okay? Yeah, so their hearts were with their idols. It says, nevertheless, I spared them. I didn't finish them off in the wilderness, okay? But this also makes me feel like this is a higher power authority person here. Okay, somebody that's over me physically in this realm, okay? It says, then I spoke to their children and said, don't follow your father's footsteps, okay? This is also making me think about, like I said, officials, governors, higher up individuals, okay, in society or whatever, okay? I feel like this is somebody talking to them. And then it says, and then I spoke to their children and said, don't follow your father's footsteps, okay? So this is like speaking to the group or the mass, okay? And telling them, don't do that. Like this is what makes me think about when they laughed me off the stage, I guess, in the indigenous community, when I was saying, you know what I'm saying, about, changing the nationality and stuff like that, or even the census or all these other things, okay? Because we did some really deep videos on census and we went back to some writings from antiquity. And I was just concerned about those things. But again, they laughed it off or whatever. They didn't want to hear what I had to say, okay? So, like even changing your nationality to like white, like when people were saying all this kind of stuff to do these things, okay? And I was saying I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm just saying I just feel some kind of way about the stuff, okay? And that may be why I'm in the situation I'm in now. But you know what I'm saying? That's why, like I said, I'm looking at this now, okay? All right. So it says, don't defile yourselves with their idols, okay? For I am the Lord your God. Follow my laws, keep my ordinances, hallow my Sabbaths, okay? For they are a symbol of the contract between us to help you remember that I am the Lord your God, okay? It says, but their children too rebelled against me. They refused my laws, the laws that if a person keeps them, he shall live. So this is also making me think about like this journey through the underworld, because I do think the tarot community is considered to be, to some people in society, okay, the underworld or the Sheol, okay? I do feel like that, okay? I feel like sometimes people think of it as like, the people that are coming there to seek guidance from these particular idols or these particular readers or whatever. Or even people that teach different knowledge and things like that, whatever, their group or their following or whatever. Because I'm trying to bring this into 2022, where we're at right now, as how it would look today, okay? So again, me speaking these things and then people laughing and saying, oh, we do stuff like this and this is a new day and everything like this. Oh, people can keep that. This person think they crazy. Like it's that kind of energy or whatever. But I didn't even know that these people were actually listening to me. But I feel like some kind of way they maybe were. I don't know. Okay. Or watching or spying or whatever. It says the laws that if a person keeps them, he shall live, and they defile my Sabbath. So then I said, now at last I will pour out my fury upon you in the wilderness. Nevertheless, again, I will withdrew my, it says withdrew my judgment against them to protect my name among the nations who had seen my power in bringing them out of Egypt. Okay. All right. It says, but I took a solemn oath against them while they were in the wilderness that I would scatter them, dispersing them to the ends of the earth, because they did not obey my laws, but scorned them and violated my Sabbath and longed for their fathers' idols. Okay. So, and longed for their fathers' idols. Oh. So like this would be considering even the father figure of the land. And this is why maybe at that time I was thinking, ain't nobody got no authority over me. I mean, I still think that, okay? Not saying that I don't have to be that I don't tend to be still always what you call a law-abiding citizen to these people, okay? But I just call it staying in my lane. You know what I'm saying? But I just remember feeling this here, okay? These people that have been appointed, okay? These people that have been appointed within our communities or whatever, like looking at their fathers as, foreign leaders or gods or whoever set them, because a lot of these people were plants. They were planted in the community for a reason, okay? It said, I let them adopt customs and laws which were worthless. Through the keeping of them, they could not attain life. Okay? In the hope that they would draw back in horror and know that I alone am God. I let them pollute themselves with the very gifts I gave them. You know, this is maybe sounds like sight seers, okay? Guides, you know, people with certain information to unchain the mind, whatever. I don't know why this, it seems like some kind of enlightenment or illumination or something like this, okay? This could also be another god saying this, like a masculine energy god, okay? They burnt their firstborn children as offerings to their gods. So this burning the firstborn children could be, you know, like I said, when we're talking about children that are 2 years old and over, that's also talking about grown-ups that could be ascending or in a level of ascension for the past 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Because their minds are going to be, you know, geared differently, I feel like, than I feel like this is talking about this rebirth energy here, okay? That I've even experienced for the past 2 years, okay? And this is making me think like let it burn, or that burnt offering energy, meaning like searing, or this could even be talking about physically to the body, some kind of way, branding, okay? Turning them into some kind of circus acts or something like this. You know, this could be, you know, secret recordings that lead to leaked images of people that should never be leaked, okay? Just anything, because you're dealing with people that are mad or jealous, and most of the time these are probably people that were ignorant of a lot of these different things here, of these rules and regulations. Maybe more so indigenous people that don't even know that they're indigenous. You know what I'm saying? So it's about that ignorance, not like that, just not in a rude way, but just not knowing. Okay. Yeah, that collaborative dreaming came up too, because they're always seeking to see who are the chosen ones by God, okay? The ones that are natural born leaders, natural born, you know what I'm saying, innovators, natural born at whatever these things would be, okay? And I feel like this is talking about them offering them to their gods. Like I said, this trafficking energy that I called out some of these groups on, okay? That I was sensing and seeing and didn't know why I was seeing that. Like, again, it's making me think about like the stock market or trade, since this is saying tell the people about what they did ever since the beginning of time, you know, like straw man energy, all these things, you know what I'm saying, that we've been talking about over the years even, okay? This could be that, like the stock market, trading people, okay? Tagging people. You know, those antidotes do have serial numbers on them, okay? So this kind of energy is what I'm talking about here, okay? It says, son of dust, tell them that the Lord God says, your fathers continued to blaspheme and betray me when I brought them into the land, okay? Now, this makes me think about another entity. This is another entity here, okay? This is another entity. Because I woke up one day with a sense of people being around, not even them, but their spirit, okay? I brought them into the land I promised them. This land could be a place or it could be a person, okay? Because this is making me think about Nut and Geb. This is making me think about ancient Egyptian energy, where, you know, they tell the stories of like these people that live in the womb of a you know, woman, you know. So it's all of these different aspects that I feel like I'm seeing when I'm reading this here, that this is not just talking about so-called Christianity. This is a mix of ancient Egypt and all of these things as well, okay? This could be also into the mental of someone, into the mind of someone here, okay? Now, this could be like I said, a spiritual essence of that, okay? So like, even like I told you guys with the sensation of the pain, you know what I'm saying, in the breast, okay? If you're a woman and you've had a baby before, you know, and you breastfed, you know what that feels like. So for you not to be actually giving birth, but having these sensations and stuff like that, it's just, you know what I'm saying, what kind of, you know what I'm saying, what else was going on here? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I don't know, maybe, I mean, I don't think that has anything to do with being an empath, okay? But I know that, again, they said that it was one of these stories where the people went up into maybe a womb or some kind of uh place like that, and they got trapped there and they kind of died there or lost their souls or something like that. So again, like, I don't know. Like I said, I this is just the stuff that I was writing down and jotting down while I was going through and witnessing and sensing this in other people and things like that around me. Okay, people, places, things, whatever. For they offer sacrifices, incense in every high hill, okay, and under every tree. They roused my fury. Oh, so these hills are reminding me of just like people that have like a certain amount of power here, okay? And under every tree, this could be family trees as well, okay? All right. They roused my fury as they offered up their sacrifices to those gods. Yeah, this is family trees, possibly that people attach themselves to, okay? Um, yeah, and then just high hills instead of mountains. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing like hills, peaks, and valleys here. Okay. So again, these are people with like little, maybe even like little following, or, just people that have something to offer to the people here. That's like entertainment even. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. I feel like this is somebody that has some kind of information, some kind of gifts, some kind of skill or something that God had given them, okay? From that nourishing, from that nectar, or from that energy of Venus or whatever, that mothering energy, something that was given to these people, okay? However, however it was given, okay, is what I'm saying, all right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then they offered their sacrifices to those gods, okay? So even that's what I was saying yesterday about the iris energy or biometrics, how far will they go? Okay, because it makes me think, like, even like I said, when I came into this energy about 6 months ago, maybe a little bit more of even realizing about the tarot community, you know what I'm saying? I noticed that everything changed for me, okay? It was not centered around what we were doing, me, source, and the angels and guides. It grew, okay? And then that's where I feel like that's where, again, mm, even if I was in that energy of being Solomon at that time, it's like maybe how I lost my wisdom, okay? Because that person that was closest to me, that ancestor, guide, or angel or whatever, ended up straying away, okay? And then when next time I found that energy, it was within that tarot community. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying about even just your vision, what you're watching, what you're reading, what you're writing down. These things, somebody could possibly be spying on you, or watching you. Okay. Some of these things could be fifth generation things, or tech things, and some of these things can be people that can actually astral project or remote view or do these other things. Okay. So again, that's what always remind me of the Nicolaitans, because I don't like those kind of acts, especially it's like very intrusive. Okay. It says they brought their perfumes and incense and poured out their drink offerings to them. Okay. I said to them, what is this place of sacrifice? Okay. Where you go. All right. And it is called the place of sacrifice. Okay. That is how it got its name. Wow. Hold on one second. What did I just write here? What did I just write? Strictly one name of Memphis, taken by the Greeks. Name of country. What the heck is that saying? Kemet, black country, rich delta soil. The Arabic Mizr or Mizraim. Biblical Ham. Oh, here it is. Okay. It flourished from 2600 to 30 BC. And it says the French Nile. Okay, so this is giving me Creole energy or French energy here, which are the oldest allies, again, supposedly to America. And it's called the Temple of the Soul of Ptah, the creative god associated with Memphis, ancient city of Egypt. Strictly one name of Memphis, okay? But it says Ptah, the triad of, I don't know why I'm about to say Trinidad, okay? But the triad of Memphis, Sekhmet's husband. Okay, Ptah was Sekhmet's husband, okay? And father, oh, Nefertim. Wait, Nefertim. Father of sage, Imhotep, okay? Consort of Sekhmet and Beset. So Sekhmet would be, I feel, in the north, okay? Siberian, Sumerian, I don't know why I always get some kind of Mandarin energy. Ya energy, Japan, you know, like I look at this as that, okay? And Beset would be the black cat, okay? So even with Sekhmet, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just feel like I feel like Sekhmet could be a masculine energy that is Sekhmet, okay? And I may be, sometimes I feel like I'm in Ptah's energy, but then other times I feel like I just carry Sekhmet. Like I look like her and everything, body type and everything. And I feel like Beset, okay, is more of the energy of, you know, maybe a house cat or the Drea energy. So like I told y'all, when they took Sekhmet, okay, and turned her into a house cat, and when we looked at those images of somebody trying to trick somebody into looking at some picture screen or something like that, okay? That's why I'm saying there's some identity, something here. It's the same thing because Sekhmet gives me Esther energy. It also gives me, okay, and Makeda, okay, gives me Basset energy. And in my book, The Keeper Nagast, the picture of Makeda, the woman look, and they say it's Makeda, which some say may be Sheba, but I don't think that's the case. I feel like this person went from the Midwest down into the South to build a village or something like that. That is that form of, because I'm seeing this happening. I've interacted with this woman. While I was interacting, I was communing with Source, and Source was telling me certain things, okay? So it's like we even had a conversation and said both to each other that we feel like we knew each other from another lifetime. So I feel like these are the individuals that were able to keep their memory, or they, you know, they were able to keep their memory, or they knew certain things where I was being blocked or bound or blinded, okay? And so again, if you think about that, they gave Sekhmet that brew, okay? Or that beer, okay? And then she ended up, you know, getting, you know, kind of delusional or whatever it was, okay? So, yeah, I feel like whatever that was that happened was when, not that she turned into a house cat, but maybe they did kind of tame her a little bit. But I feel like the whole energy was this masculine moving on with that energy and building, okay? So again, that's that 69 energy, I feel, from the north to the south, okay? Memphis, you know, to Cairo, Illinois, or just like, again, that's what I see, the north to the south, okay? And just even the build of these women or of us, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Like if I could center everything around that energy, that's what it would be, okay? Yeah, this part right here, okay? So look, the crown is in the north, and then these 3 feet are in the south. Because I feel like these are the 3 feminine energies of the 3 of Cups that rejected or caused all this chaos or this knotted energy for whoever was here in the middle. In the north, like I said, I feel like is the crown, okay? I feel like it was chaos with everybody in the earth and everything in this center location, okay? But the crown is in the north, and the, you know, and I feel like this does mean defeat for the north the northern queen. These empresses or these women, these queens have taken over. And I feel like also this crown is because this is the fourth apple in the crown of the King of Cups. These three were buddy and decided to build together, okay? Which made the Queen of the North or the Aurora energy feel like not wanted, okay? You know what I'm saying? It's hard to kind of explain in this video, but if you've been walking with me, you know, and you witnessed me doing that video, then you'll kind of know what I mean here. Because we are the ones, okay? We are the ones, reincarnate, whatever you call it, we are the ones. And that energy is transferable, okay? I think it's all to come to us to teach us different lessons with these different gods. We're placed with their certain energies, probably through lineage and also, you know, through our spirit, okay? So yeah, and Ptah is associated with the bull and the ďeď, or whatever it's called, pillar. Okay, but then those pillars also remind me of Inanna, okay, in her images when she's standing there and she had the two owls with her, okay? So it's still, and then she's standing there with her hands out and you can kind of see, I think those things that are supposed to be on her wrist or whatever. And it's on, a lot of images is rubbed out, but, you know, I've seen it, okay? So since it said that it was a Republic of Africa, or Northeast Africa, okay, that made me think about Chad energy, okay, because I did that video on the Chad, the people of Chad, and the correlations of antiquities that were found here in America that correlate with those particular people, okay. And yeah, so it says something also about the United Arabic Republic in 1971. So I went to go look that up, and it was funny because I didn't get to hear any of the songs, but I just jotted it down so I can listen later. But I found this Bob Marley record or whatever, Bob Marley and the Wailers, okay? So I don't know. Like I said, this is just, you know, just a couple of things that I thought was interesting about that, okay? And it kind of seems like it's correlating with this storyline here about Egypt and these idols and stuff like that, okay? So again, I feel like this is somebody that is, since it was taken over by the Romans, okay, that makes me think about Georgia or Athens or that kind of energy too, okay? So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So did these women then come together here, okay? Because I know these women are connected to these masculines. It's just, I know it, okay? So, yeah. So, I'm sorry, I'm just really distracted right now for some reason. All right. So again, they offer their incense and their drinks to them. And then I said, what is this place of sacrifice? Where do you go? Okay. And so it is still called the place of sacrifice. But I don't know why I'm hearing like grove or something here. Hell, you know what? With this owl, where did those cards go? I don't know. Because I'm getting like gypsy, bohemian energy here. Okay. That's how it got its name. The Lord God wants to know whether you are going to pollute yourselves just as your fathers did and keep on worshiping idols, okay? It says for when, because that's funny, I don't know why it's made me think a lot about Inanna, even the videos that we did about the layout of DC sometimes, when we used to do those particular videos, and like how we found like owl layouts in the town, how we took aerial views of these places, okay? And we could see these things in the layout, okay? So it's like, who even came up with, like, how did they even get this? Like, I think it was in one of those videos, maybe we were even talking about the 7 hills, possibly. Okay. So again, it says, for when you offer gifts to them and give your little sons to be burned to ashes as they do even today. So these little descendants. Okay. So anyways, okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah, this is making me think about even like babies, like, or womb magic or womb work. Okay. Because I feel like what was happening throughout this time with them bringing these women in is that a lot of times, you know, they would try to name these women, these original women, as barren. Okay. But really they were doing witchcraft and different types of work on women's wombs. A lot of times, again, it was that kind of energy of even, you know, removing, you know, when we're dealing with different beings here. Okay. I'm talking about different beings now, you know, that this was going on here. Okay. Burn the ashes. Because what was I just reading when it said somebody was sitting next to the ashes and crying? As you do today. Like Baal energy, or I listen to you, or help. Shall I listen? Okay. This is bothering me a little bit. I don't know why. Okay. Because this makes me think about the other day when we were reading and it said, but what about how you worship, you sacrifice your children to your gods? Because these are jealous, envious women, succubus women. You know, it's a lot of stuff I feel goes on here, y'all. Like when we talk about witch doctors or this kind of stuff, you know, this shit is deeper than what they saying here. I listen to you or help you, Israel. As I live, the Lord God says, I will not give you any message, though you have come to me to ask. It says, what you have in mind will not be done. Okay, what you have in mind will not be done. To be like the nations all around you, serving gods with a little g of wood and stone. Okay? Because this stone is making me think like a hardened heart, and this wood makes me think about wand energy. Okay? Because I feel like with this wand or Knight of Wand energy, all you get is a stone cold heart. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you know, I don't know why I'm hearing girls like girls. Okay, like I don't know. You see what I'm saying? All right. So it says 33. Okay, that 33, I don't know, degrees. I don't know why this is sticking out. Okay, 33 years old. I don't know. Okay. I will rule you with an iron fist. Okay. And in great anger and with power. Okay. With might and fury, I will bring you out from the lands where you are scattered. And I will bring you into my desert judgment hall. Okay? This is making me think about some hall, okay? Prince Hall, some hall, okay? I don't know. I will judge you there and get rid of the rebels. Just as I did in the wilderness after I brought you out of Egypt. Okay? It says, I will count you carefully. Wait, I will count you carefully. So this makes me think about, again, the census. This brings me back to that video that I did. I will count you carefully and let only a small quota return. Makes me even think about internment camps because we're doing past, present, and future here. in Japanese or Uyghur camps or just whatever. Is this what this is making me, what's being called out to me right now? And get rid of the rebels. Okay, so again, some of us could be looked at, or I could be looked at as a rebel, possibly. You know, it says, just as I did in the wilderness after I brought you out of Egypt, I will count you carefully and let only a small quota return. And the others, the rebels, and all those who sin against me, I will purge, okay, from among you. But this sounds like, again, the moon saying something on one of her Instagram videos, like paperwork or die. You see what I'm saying? This is like, I don't know, it's just real to me, okay? All right, so, you know, even though I'm not concerned about that, you know, I feel like whatever it is they're gonna do, it don't have nothing to do with me, but it do, you know, like as that wailing wall or something like that, okay? It says, they shall not enter Israel, but I will bring them out of the countries where they are in exile, okay? And when that happens, you will know that I am the Lord. So this is somebody, yeah, trying to exercise authority here, but I'm just not sure if this is the proper Lord. Like I said, this Lord, you know, it's some of these Lords, when they talk, sources already letting me know that this is not nobody that you need to be concerned about. You see what I'm saying? You could be concerned about it because you're that prophetic energy, but these people can't touch you. And that's what I feel, okay? And I think that's why a lot of people don't like me, okay? Because in these times, I think people feel like I get away with saying certain things. But it's like, I don't work for these people. You know what I'm saying? My boss is, you know what I'm saying? My boss is, you know what I'm saying? It's just on another level here, okay? It says, "O Israel, the Lord God says, if you insist on worshiping your idols, go right ahead. But then don't bring your gifts to me as well." Okay? So again, this also sounds like, okay. Such desecration of my holy name must stop. Okay? This sounds like going back and forth between a masculine and a feminine, actually. For at Jerusalem, in my holy mountain. So again, this person is saying that their holy mountain is in Jerusalem. Says the Lord, all Israel shall worship me. There I will accept you and require you to bring me your offerings and the finest of your gifts. You will be to me as an offering of perfume incense when I bring you back from exile. I don't know why I'm getting Aquarius energy here, okay? Also, yeah, that Makita energy here. And the nations will see the great change in your hearts. Then when I have brought you home to the land I promised, your fathers, excuse me, you will know that I am the Lord. Then you will look back at all your sins and loathe yourselves because of the evil you have done. And then we have 44. Okay. Now, I don't know what it is about this number was directly guided to me a couple of weeks back, and it's just on my mind. Okay. I think Obama is 44. And that he just popped up in the media. I don't know. Okay, like I said, I don't always know what this all mean when it's coming to me. And when I have honored my name by blessing you despite your wickedness, then, O Israel, you will know that I am the Lord. Okay. You know, they're saying that they're joking around and saying all this stuff in the media, you know, about this. And I'm just wondering, okay? It says, then this message came to me from the Lord, son of dust. Look towards Jerusalem and speak out against it and the forest lands of the Negev. Because Negev makes me think about Newt and Geb, okay? Or Yeah, okay. And it says, prophesy to it and say, hear the words of the Lord. I will set you, because I feel like if it's God energy, God can speak to me. You see, so if it's a Lord, why can't this Lord speak to me? Why is this Lord telling this son of dust to go speak to somebody? So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is what throws me off a little bit about this. There must be some reason why this person can't be in contact. Okay? And they're talking about their holy mountain here. Okay? I will set you on fire. Okay? All right. So I don't know. This is making me think about okay. I'm seeing like a vision of an owl here with some fire around it. It says, "O forest and every tree will die." This could be talking about family trees, cut off from being a nation, or it could be talking about trees, because they did come in my favorite forest, okay, my favorite spring, and cut down all the trees and turned it into like some stupid. I'm so upset. I'm just so upset what they did, okay? First, somebody bought this house right here and cut down all the damn trees. Then somebody, within the same couple weeks, I was over like playing around in the forest, okay, barefoot, running wild like fucking Pocahontas, okay. And here come these people with these hard hats, you know, walking through there, cutting down all the trees, okay. Now it just look like a dog park. They didn't cut all the damn trees down. You know, I had secret hiding. Okay, maybe I'm going too far, but I'm just saying, so make me so mad. But at that time, I felt like I was dealing with an entity, okay, that was telling me that this is what he was going to do and wanted me to go to the park and see it too, okay? So that's, you see what I'm saying? This the stuff, okay? So again, I will set you on fire, oh forest, and every tree will die, and green and dry alike. The terrible flames will not be quenched. But this is making me think about a forest fire, or a fire that's happened within the past couple of weeks here. A wildflower fire that spread. I don't know, like in Oregon. I can't remember where it was, but you know, this is coming to mind here. Yeah, okay, because it's making me think, I don't know if it's Oregon or something like that. I can't remember. Because Oregon did come out. Okay, all right, y'all. Okay, I'm trying to stay on track. It says, hear the words of the Lord. I will set you on fire, O forest, okay? Yeah, the terrible flames will not be quenched, and they will scorch the world, okay? Wow. And all the world will see that I, the Lord, have set the fire. It shall not be put out. So again, this is, okay, this is making me think about somebody threatening someone, okay? Look, because of the Fire King possibly, okay? Yeah. This doesn't have to mean a literal fire, even though this fire is here, okay? This doesn't have to have, this could be somebody setting the heat, like, I'm hearing the heat is on. The heat is on, okay? So this could be, say you deal with the tarot community, okay, in the twin flame journey, and you like it there, okay? You like listening to or meeting all these different people, and, you know, all these things, and offering these offerings to them, donations or what it says. That's why I'm very careful about subscribing, liking. Okay, I'll like, but to subscribe and to send anybody anything, I don't know. It's just something, like I said, that it's just something that tells me not to do that, because that's, you know, it's not what I'm there for. It's like almost like something's telling you already know a lot of this stuff that you go, you know, it's like a monitor, like somebody is going there to kind of like make sure that things are going right there. Okay. I don't know. It's just like a policing effect. Okay. A watcher energy. Okay. Even though it has helped me see things that I didn't see. Okay. But once I was aware that that dimension was there, it's almost like I can kind of tap into it now. Okay. So it says, yeah, so I feel like somebody is turning on the heat in there. So, because just today I said, okay, I'm done down there. Okay. I'm done down there. You know what I'm saying? Just today. Okay. But there's people, I like their personalities and stuff like that. So, you know. But I feel like it was getting hot. You know what I'm saying? I could tell these women are very frustrated, you know, like, again, and whatever they got going on, it just seemed like it's directed towards me. It was the same thing with Facebook. That's why I left Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't experienced it on Instagram or anything like that yet, or YouTube, but Facebook, excuse me, and because those are going to be meeting places of this day and age. But I felt it. I felt when they turned up the heat on Facebook, and I felt like everybody was attacking me or something for some reason. It was just so weird. And so, you know, that's not the reason why I left, but it just started being less appealing to me, because that's also psychological warfare, okay? So again, but if somebody's doing 5th G energy or using mind control to control these people, you know what I'm saying? But it may be also a lord that's upset because you're finding out too much information. You see what I'm saying? Or you're opening up your own doors, actually, so you can see things that that these people try to blind me from being able to see, especially when it deals with these energies that come into my energy field. You know, so again, you just never know. Why would somebody tell you not to do that? Sometimes, because sometimes it is something that can help you. You see what I'm saying? Reverse psychology almost. All right. So again, it's almost like somebody turn up the heat because they don't want me involved in that anymore, whether it be for a good reason or bad. Okay. And all the world will see that I am the Lord. So, okay, this could also be like, yeah, setting this fire could also be leaking some kind of information, documents, pictures, images, files, or something like this as well. Okay. And also it's almost like me sitting with this video that I'm about to post in a second, you know what I'm saying, that I recorded earlier. See? So again, it's kind of like whatever. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? All right. Because I feel like it's a masculine saying, well, I have this, but because of my name, I'm not going to share it because, you know, I'm involved or something like this. But I do have this. It's like blackmail. Okay. And then I'm just thinking like, well, I'm just waiting for the perfect time to just drop my video because this video is going to probably piss off a lot of people. Okay. But I'm not doing it maliciously or nothing. It's just I recorded the video and then I started to read about Job. But I'm like, what if one of these haters sending me that energy because they don't want me to post the video? But now we're reading here that it's saying, give these people a message, charge them, do this, do that. And then, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here with my video that I feel like it's going to be one of those videos, okay? Like we're going to be taking it way back like that, okay? So, yeah. And it shall not be put out, okay? Yeah. It says, then I said, O Lord God, they say of me. And it says, he only talks in riddles. Huh. He only talks in riddles. They say of me, he only talks in. So this will make me think about that media talking about word salad energy, okay? You see what I'm saying? But again, some of this information is not for people to know. You know what I'm saying? It's some of these people is not going to hear. They're not going to have eyes to see or ears to hear what it's saying. And that's how it's supposed to be. They got to check what they got about that shit. Not me. Okay? I know very well what I'm saying. I'm just trying to word it where, you know what I'm saying, we could keep this channel going and things like that. Okay? So anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and pull just 6 cards or something here. Yeah. Okay. So we have like the 5 of Wands here. Like I said, whatever this is going to cause some kind of commotion, a stir or something like that. Okay. All right. And then again, we have this energy of the 7. What is this? The 6 of Pentacles here, where again, there's breadcrumbing and shortchanging some people and balancing out the scales for others. And it seems like the Americans are the ones that are last. So again, who is Israel? Okay. Well, we do have this 2 of Wands here, okay? And this person is looking like some kind of discovery, or they discovered some kind of land or something right there, okay? But we do have this 4 of Pentacles in reverse. This is my King David card, all right? Then we have the Wheel of Fortune here, okay? And then we have Temperance in reverse here. And I feel like this is representing whatever trickery, whatever alchemy, outer alchemy, inner alchemy, whatever people have been doing, you know what I'm saying, to manipulate the situation. I feel like that stuff is about to be brought to naught, okay? And I do feel like this has to do with some kind of union here, okay, between two. Rather this be, you know, okay? This almost sound like a God too that wants somebody to be, like I said, gay. Well, okay, so they don't want you to say that word anymore. Okay, so wants you to be some kind of way. Okay. Yeah. And it may be also for the benefit of being, it's like Paul or whoever wanted the women to practice chastity. Okay. So we have a Knight of Wands energy here. Okay. So this is like a strong man or whatever, or somebody, but this is also somebody that's coming to bring this wand and maybe exit the building left. Okay. So again, we have crafty counselor, the Three of Pentacles. So some people, three or more, group or whatever, is thinking of scheming or plotting a way to do something here. Okay. And then we have the Knight of Swords in here, okay? And this Knight of Swords could be coming in to cut somebody off from being a nation, possibly, or just cut somebody off in general. Hell, could be to come to cut your channel off, you know what I'm saying, your cable off. Okay, sorry. Oh, your Wi-Fi. Motherfucker might be about to cut the cables on your car. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I feel like this is that Eight of Swords energy. They want to keep some people in this energy here, blinded and bound. So there's something that might be going on in that lower realm, okay? Which it might be light and dark magic and all. You have to find the right particular people. But again, there might be something that you need to hear there, okay? Because we have this Nine of Cups here. And it's almost like this energy is like come to Papa. So it's almost like somebody, like I said, whenever I see this energy, it is, and this is dealing, this person don't look too kind. You know what I'm saying? He might look handsome, but he don't look too kind. You know what I'm saying? He don't look as kind as this person here, okay? All right? And he look like he's sitting there. Yeah. Hell, I don't know. Maybe this made me look like I'm my energy. I mean, I don't know. Hey, I got to check myself sometimes too. Okay? Ace of Cups, right? So again, there is this illumination or automatic anointing or whatever that's done with some of us here by God. So again, it could be kind of like messed up to go to another energy, to get some type of knowledge when you are already fully anointed. But the thing I'm trying to tell you is some of us, they having this energy right here by using spell work and stuff on you. Okay. So you can't see certain things. These are binding rituals or whatever they have done to some of us to, like birth defects. During birth, oh, this person is still talking like this, or they're doing this. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and do this to them, to make sure that they can't get their message out. Like, I feel like this is the energy that we're dealing with here, okay? And so this is the person probably that somebody is talking to. We got the Seven of Pentacles here. And look, he's got these vines and these branches and stuff that's growing, but there's nothing like fruitful on there, just these Bitcoins or these pentacles, okay? And then he has, usually there's one pentacle sitting down here by itself, okay? Covered with the water and the soil. And that's, like I said, this is my whole Jesus, or somebody leaving the heap of his pentacles or whatever to go back and get the one. Okay. Yeah. Because I feel like whatever this is, this person denied this one at first. You see how that person is handing that cup to them and they already got these three. They don't want that one. Okay. For whatever reason, they don't want it. All right. That I feel like I was just in this energy recently. Like somebody was trying to send some new offerings of some energies here. And I'm like, no, thank you. And I feel like at first, whatever one of these masculines was feeling like that about me. All right. So again, we got an Emperor in reverse here. Okay. Hell, that could be me. I don't know why that's giving me that energy. Or it could be a masculine again that wanted to come up against, or a feminine, whatever. Okay, because the Emperor can be either or to me. All right, that tried to come up against me, maybe in reverse, and this person might be pissed off. Okay, and then we have this, what is it, Six of Swords? And then there might be this energy where this mother and child, or this Black Madonna energy or whatever, might have to vacate and move on to calmer waters or somewhere else. Okay, yeah, we have the Empress here. Okay, and she looked pregnant here. Okay, but her heart is stone. You see what I'm saying? So, whew. These illusions. I feel like that's the warning, though. That some of these things that these people are doing down there, they're starting to use their illusions. See, okay, so if this is somebody turning up the heat within that community and getting these people to say a negative messages that make you feel uncomfortable and not even want to be there anymore. Because usually, you know, if you're intuitive or you're an empath, you know what is for you and what is not. All right. And you know when people are being genuine or they're just being hateful. Okay. So again, I feel like the illusions are back. Okay. And that's why somebody is trying to move somebody away from that energy. And it might have something to do with somebody that is pregnant with a baby or something. And they don't want somebody stressing out. So this may lead to, again, one of these masculines. This is the 6. We got 6 here. How many times we got 6 here? 6, 6. We only got 2. Okay. This could be, again, that energy of somebody going and moving on to calmer waters here. And then somebody being victorious here. Okay. Because I feel like to get the Empress pregnant, you know what I'm saying? Especially when she's not being involved with anybody, okay? That would be some kind of tricky type of thing here. But again, all they would need is that pregnancy to, yeah, okay, now we got our 666, okay? That would be that kind of energy that would get her, you know, into a situation on some kind of lockdown or something, okay? We got our 666 here. So maybe the victory, because of how they're doing people wrong, okay? Or shortchanging, like I said, the children of the sun, okay? And giving to the children of the waters. So indigenous people are being shortchanged, and maritime people are being, you know, having things balanced out for them on American soil, all right? And again, I feel like this person don't even have the authority to do that. This person only got 1 pinnacle over their head. The one cloak in the regular cards, this person has blue, and this one is clothed in gold. So again, this one has the most pinnacles, and they getting the less. This one only got 2 pinnacles above his head, and he's getting more. But he does have this red piece of paper in his pocket, okay? So it's like almost like his papers, like he's got papers like he is of the earth or something. But, you know, this is just what this card says to me. The tarot is in the Torah, and the Torah is in the tarot. And then this person that's doing all this don't even got the power or authority. He only got 1 damn pinnacle up there, okay? So that's what I feel, all right? But whatever this is going to cause, you know, somebody to have to go to calmer waters here. Okay. And then we got a victory. So I don't know if this is a victory for the enemies that want to get Israel out. It's almost like these streets don't love you like I do, and they never will. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And you could only, if you in somebody's shoes, is the only time you can sense something like that, okay? Because it's family, friends, community, everything, okay? But then we also have this person on this dark horse coming in with this offer. But it's just like, what is that though? Who is that coming from? You know what I'm saying? And this is my, like I said, Abaddon, Apollyon, Abaddon card. And you know what I'm saying? Like all this time you could have did that, or you could have sent in a pinnacle all this time and you ain't did that. So why are you doing it now? What is that attached to? You see what I'm saying? Because it's making me think about that whole thing about Zedekiah coming in. And I told y'all, I felt like this could go as far as an offer or a contract or something being offered to a masculine, okay, to join some kind of something. Or this could also be some kind of union that they're having going on when it comes to Obama and Biden, okay? It's either or they both tie themselves to each other. But all of it is to put possibly these masculines in different unions with women, okay, or other people or situations or jobs or whatever it is to try to get the Empress out in the cold. I wouldn't doubt that some of you need to just be very careful about your surroundings, people around you, and shit that's going on around you. Because I'm talking about immaculate conception is what they can blame it on. And then this is also leave a lot of women. I've noticed they were saying about all these women that were having baby with this Russia war or whatever. It makes me think about how embarrassed or how shameful or how it might feel for women that's popping up pregnant that don't even have, you know, how the fuck is you going to explain this to somebody? You know what I'm saying? Some of these women probably already have children, you know, and they may be even getting threats from, and I'm talking about high priestesses and things like this, people that have a gift, all right? And they may already be getting claims because they've already probably sheltered themselves. They don't deal with many people, you know, things like this. And family and friends are coming up again. Because again, this is a whole thing about these children, these starseed children, these children that we have now. Okay. This happens over time. It keeps happening over every some odd years. This happens around the world, or especially, we just going to say in this land. And these fake gods or these Lord God energies end up taking these children over into something. They indoctrinate them. Think of Carlisle School. I'm just saying it happens over in time. The first was when they broke up the tribes, the clans, or whatever, the big groups, okay? The nations or whatever. Then they broke it down to the family, extended family. Grandma, Mima, and them still lived on the same land and everything like this. Okay, they came in, and then they said the children need to go to school. So they took the children to school. You know what I'm saying? Some of them had to stay in school, like overnight school, like away school, okay? And then some of them had to travel a long time to get to school. But the children should have been on the farm helping the parents. So then when that happened, you know, the grandma and them come off the thing. You know, so it's just a whole cycle of how this has been happening all over and over and over time. And we're right back at it again. You know? Back there was an extended family living with each other in the 80s, maybe even early 90s. That shit don't happen no more, especially with so-called black folk. We don't like nobody else living up in our house and shit. We don't want to share. We don't want, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't. I don't think it's the case now, but I'm just saying it took this thing to happen for us to start looking at it differently, possibly, with other like-minded people that want to build or do things like this, okay? But then again, in Israel's case, there's no one for her. Like, she don't get along with nobody. So, you know, I guess that's just the energy of that. But she got God, and I guess that's what people saying. Ah, where's your God? Ha, ha, ha. Or what the fuck, you know? And she's just like, okay, well, damn, God, where you at? And people like me because I think there are others, okay? Yeah, we got the Chariot. So again, that's some kind of forward movement or something here. But then my whole thing is like, okay, people can have trust and everything, but if we really talking about some shit moving around or making moves on this plane right now, you know what I'm saying? There's nobody even, like I said, you know, what do you expect somebody to do? Like I said, something ain't right. I have myself. You know what I'm saying? Again, we got the 5 of Cups, the sun sitting in sackcloth. He's only got his 2 cups left out of the 5. The rest are, you know, over the on the ground. We have somebody, again, the 8 of Pentacles, working hard, chiseling out something, maybe trying to rearrange something or make something fit in or something like that. This could be somebody changing anything or doing something. We got the Devil in reverse here. Here I come. Okay. And then we have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And I feel like this is having something to do, you know, with, and she got this rabbit here for fertility, and it's a red rabbit, okay? So again, I feel like this is some kind of trickery that one of these feminines are doing here. They got themselves in a snare, okay? But then to put, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they got themselves in a snare and they want to place it elsewhere, okay? Yeah, I'm going to stop. My daughter's asking me for something, but yeah, I definitely think that this is exit. This is like extended Exodus version here. And then I'm just even thinking, nobody can move Israel but God, okay? So I'm just thinking like, what's going on here, okay? And then it's to that point where now where it's like, it's been so long, I'm just like, oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? Something is on the rise here, okay? I'll be back. Take care. Here I come.